some surprise tinkles off camera also. So, treasured viewer, join me, your host, Alexander Stone, for a closer look and listen. Okay, so let's take that closer look and listen. And today we are working with a sapphire and diamond ring, and this is set in 18 karat white gold. Now, I've just run this piece through the sonic bath, so the cycle is finished. So let's just remove the piece. It's quite a clean ring to begin with, but let's just give this a little gentle brush. There we go. Make a bit of a lava. There we go. That's looking pretty clean now. So let's give that a little rinse, and we'll dry the item of jewelry with some absorbent kitchen paper. We'll just put that bath off to one side, and then we can have a look at this understated but design, but it has a wow factor to it. Within the setting, we have a split shank twisted setting on here. There we go. We'll leave it at that, and then we'll buff it up later on. But there we have the piece. And this has been sent in by a client who needs it valuing. But this is a 2 karat sapphire, and it's set with single cut diamonds, which totals 40 points altogether. And we've got the 18 karat gold, but let's weigh that gold first of all. Okay, it's 4 grams. Just put them scales on the floor, as we won't need them any longer. So let's get our book, and I've forgotten a pen, so I'm just going to pause the video here and go and grab a pen. Okay, so I have the pen here, so we just need to start making a note of everything valued as usual. So the date is, what date are we on? Is it the 4th, I think? I have no idea what day it is. So 4th of January, and clean and valuation. So item 1 is the 4 grams of 18 carat white gold, and we'll value that at $2.50 as gold has risen recently. And we'll move on to the diamonds next. So just need to grade the diamonds here. So let's bring the loop in and we'll have a look at these diamonds. Now, although these are accented diamonds, the cut of these diamonds is excellent. Let's just have a look on the other side. And they all perfectly matched. So if that means we've got excellent cut, so that will maximize their brilliance. I've had a quick look and we can grade the color to G, which is near colorless under magnification. There's very little color in those diamonds, and I can see slight inclusions. Now, the typical features like needles and feathers in those diamonds. So I'm gonna grade these SI1, so slightly included 1, which means very slightly included. 2 or 3 inclusions within the diamonds, but still very bright and lively stones. So, moving on to this stunning sapphire. Now, we have a slight inclusion in the sapphire, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment, but let's make a note of the diamonds. So we're going to put 0.4 carats, and these are white diamonds, and they should come in at around about 350. But let's talk about this sapphire. So I'm just behind the lens here, checking out that sapphire. Now, what is particularly interesting about this stone is the tiny fingerprint inclusion inside. These are minute liquid-filled tubes that resemble ridges of a human fingerprint, and like all inclusions, these are completely natural, and they often serve as a signature that these are genuine and authentic stones. But it really does tell a story of the stone's formation deep within the earth. But yeah, that's a beautiful sapphire. But let's put the jeweler's loupe away now, and then we can finish the valuation and wrap this back up for the client. So, item 3. It's a little under 2 carats, but it's blue sapphire. And that's going to come in at approximately 1700. So let's total that up. So we've got 600, so 2,300. Now, as always, this is purely just for insurance purposes. This is if the client was to lose their ring, how much it would cost to sort the square cut sapphire. And look at these diamonds. They are really white. They're really popping under my lights here. Wow. Now, this was a piece that was actually purchased from me. I do recall this ring. It hasn't featured in my YouTube channel, but because jewellery and gemstones, gold fluctuates, customers like an up-to-date valuation. So let's remove that. And we'll have another look at this stunning piece. It's a beautiful sapphire with that inclusion in there. Now, you may be wondering how you identify these features during training, which I was guided by a man, a gentleman rather, who had been in the jewellery business 45 years before he retired. Sadly, he has since passed away, but he was incredibly knowledgeable individual and is very much missed within the industry. But he passed down a lot of insight about gemstones and the art of valuing them. So they are skills that I'm proud to carry on today. Right, so let's give the gemstone a final buff. So, the gem, there is a gem cleaner impregnated into the cloths, and it is safe to use on gemstones, any stones really. So if you've got synthetic stones, which are all the rage currently, I sometimes think about packing up fine jewellery and heading down the cubic zirconia, as it seems to be very popular with the younger clientele. The older generations still prefer the genuine gemstones, as of course I do. You can't get better than a genuine blue sapphire and diamond ring. Look at that. That has buffed up incredibly. Imagine that piece of jewelry on your ring, in your finger, your ring finger. Maybe this is an engagement ring. It would make a really nice engagement ring, that. But let's package. So we've got one of our little red velvet purses. Just give it a little rub down. It's a bit lint on there, and we'll just pop the ring into here. So that's all cleaned, valued, winging its way back to the client. Well, not winging its way. The client will pick this up once I've emailed her to tell her it is cleaned and valued. So you've noticed something different. I've got different lights. I thought I would try and match the lights to the colour of the jewellery that I was showcasing. So we've gone for blue for the sapphire. I hope that comes across and it doesn't mess with the focus. I'll have to review the footage back before I even post it online on YouTube. But I think it looks okay. But there's not that many colours, so it's okay to do blue, red, green, and purple, I think. let's put a thank you sticker on there. And there we have it. So that piece is now cleaned and valued, ready for the client to come and pick that up. But I hope you are all doing well, and again I'd just like to show my appreciation for everybody who tunes in and watches. And if you've enjoyed this process, don't forget to check out my other videos. We do have other valuation videos uploaded on the channel as well, and we also have reveals of gemstones and gift wrapping. I don't know which is the popular of my videos. I should really check the analytics, but and then I bring more of those type of videos that seem to get the most views. There has been a slump in views recently, but that's probably down to the festive period for much of the country and other countries that celebrate this festive time. So I guess that's why there may be a drop, but I do appreciate every single view. It does mean a lot to me. I do value your support immensely. But if you're new here, please check out those other videos if you've enjoyed this presentation. And this is for everybody. Please, if you wouldn't mind showing your support, giving me a like and subscribe, and I have it on good authority, if you ding that notification bell, you will be alerted when I upload another video. And leave a comment. I really do love your feedback, good or bad. I've been really lucky. I haven't had any bad feedback that I can recall, but I don't mind any type of feedback as long as it is constructive and it can help grow the channel and spread the word about the beauty of these natural gemstones that I'm showcasing. So, as always, I have been your host, Alexander Stone, and until the next video,